And what the trends tell us is that the largest purchasing power in the world is the she economy. It's a $20 trillion economy, and her needs are far different from their needs or his needs. And these women said, if we want to tap into that incredibly loyal she economy, we better understand her. So they did their research, and what they discovered is they discovered this, which is a surprising thing, actually, if you look at the data. 60% of wine drinkers are women. Women buy 80% of wine that is purchased. 80% of women that were surveyed are not happy with their appearance for some reason or another. 45% of them are on a diet. Most women who drink wine want less of that buzz, or Behringer likes to call it fuzz factor, that happens when you drink wine. And then the women went deeper. And what they discovered is they said there's a physiological reason why women want less fuzz factor, because physiologically, when a man drinks a glass of wine, his body will metabolize 30% of the wine or the alcohol. A woman's body will only metabolize about 10% of the alcohol. So we can have the same glass of wine, but I'm way more buzzed than he is. And they don't like that. At least that's what the survey respondents said. So you know what these women did? Is they said, well, let's look at a trend. And the trend in California wines is this: you leave grapes on the vine for long hang time, because the longer they hang on the vine, the more fruit forward, which means the more alcohol, and then the more sugar, which is the more calories. So the women said, hey, let's disrupt the process. And what they suggested and what they ultimately innovated is this. They pulled the grapes early, thus early season Chardonnay. It has less sugar, therefore less calories, and a little less alcohol. They noticed, because they looked at the trends, and then they led through it, and they disrupted, and they created an innovation.
Are you learning like crazy? The first question was, how much time do you dedicate toward clicking versus bricks? Well, I would ask you to take a few steps back and say, if you look at how much time you have or you think you might invest in creating some kind of an online site, are you not doing that because psychologically you're just not up for it? Or are you not doing it because your customers just don't need it? What's the reason why you're not doing it? In times of drastic change, it's the learners who inherit the future. You don't have to do it all your own. There are young kids who live technology. My kids can text better than they can communicate, and I'm sure many of yours can too. You don't have to do it all. Invest in and invite in people who are young and alive and love technology. They can help you.